Dude, I really wonder, was Undead really so underpowered back then? Or was it just players not yet being good enough to play it at the top level? Of course, Fast Expo was unplayable back then, because you needed Graveyard to go for the skull, so that wasn't playable. But One Base Undead was certainly... It wasn't much weaker back then, was it? In fact, the Orb was stronger, Frenzy was stronger, Destroyers were stronger. I feel like Undeads back then just weren't good enough, TBH. Lucy won 4 times. Oh, okay. That's more than I remembered. War Chief Rich, dude. Oh my god, true. War Chief Rich also won a bunch of times.
The town is under siege.
Oh man, I want to check those out so bad. Hell yeah. Jera Cup started in 2015. (2015 to 2018). Ooh, cheeky play here by FoCuS. Oh, the Demon Hunter though, he seems to have the right idea. Archer scouting. I'm surprised he didn't just use a crystal ball. Would have been very easy to scout with that. Bad start for the Blade Master, by the way, starting off with Ring of Protection. Concealed Hill, notoriously hard to stack a hero on. That being said, we saw a crazy Demon Hunter game earlier. With claws plus 12 and more. This camp is very easy to creep now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Got a Wisp over there now scouting. Oh, Shadow Hunter. With the red camp. And the Blade over here. Ooh, FoCuS. If he gets away with both of these, that would be sick. It's gonna take a lot of mana to get the Ogre Lord. Demon creeping with the Keeper. FoCuS here with big plays. I like that a lot. Trying to push the Ogre Lord into the main base. Blade got to level 3. Got another Circlet. Triple Circlet now. Really good for him. If he gets one more good item, he's gonna be officially very well equipped. Ogre Lord trapped in the main. A little bit of burrow creeping, sort of. It takes a long time to creep. Oh, wait. I love the sound effect of the Shadow Hunter right clicks, by the way. It sounds like you're hitting with like a wet noodle. Have you heard that before? Like... Khadgar's Pipe. Oh, baby. That is a sick item. Demon also looking pretty well equipped. Unlucky here with a Pendant of Energy. That is definitely the worst. Life is rushing tier 3 here, similar to what we saw earlier from Colorful. Lots of tier 3 rushes. Early heal pot for FoCuS, by the way. Maybe those games earlier against Colorful showed him how dangerous the heroes have it on tier 2 before there's big healing. One of Mana Steal. Ooh, this Shadow Hunter is going to have a lot of mana. Love to see it. This is also really good against Immolation. Not just more healing for the Orc, but also less damage for the Night Elf. Speed Scroll, and in we go. Didn't dispel the Entangle. Get the next raider out. Blade Master trying to size up the enemy army. Going for a heal scroll here, I guess. Got the gold for it now. Yeah, FoCuS, but now you gotta do something. Night Elf army so far across the map with tier 3 on the way. I feel like FoCuS is allowing life to escape too easy here. FoCuS gonna need an expansion sooner rather than later. Kodo Beast is going to be a huge addition, but we don't have it yet. Invul and TP on the Demon Hunter. Nothing right now on the Keeper. Of course, it could be passed. I think he wants to go for the Keeper, doesn't he? In we go right away. Disenchant. Waiting for the Ensnares still. Changing targets now. Going for the Dryads. Both Ensnares on the Dryads right here. In is the heal wave. Blade Master, heavy fire. Has no Invul Potion here. No Dispel against the Entangle. A little bit slow on that. Twice now, I think. Shadow 3. Big level up. So that's plenty of mana, especially with the Wand of Mana Steal. Blade level 4. Very valuable level up there. Also, going for the Keeper again. Wand of Mana Steal. We have one more heal wave. Invul Potion passed. Keeper safe with that. Now the Demon Hunter is low mana and low hit points. Heal Scroll purchased. Disenchant this time against the Entangle. Kodo gets off a Devour. The Demon in trouble. Gonna have to TP! Doesn't do it in time! He thought he was gonna survive that hit, I think. That's GG. Expo was coming up behind. FoCuS seems to be gathering momentum again. FoCuS with the 1-0 lead. Kobe Mask, good item.
A player's forces are under attack.
We didn't have a Gamba earlier. Let's do a new Gamba now. Colorful or life for map number 2. Okay, here we go. We didn't miss anything, guys. Don't worry. Demon Hunter crept the Merc Camp, got the big healing, which is amazing. Blade Master stealing the item, and the last hit. There we go. Getting close to level 2. FoCuS here with a much better look compared to earlier already, I'd say. Oh, maybe can surround the Grunt over here. Not really. It's hard to kill this Grunt here. Without boots, you would have to chase very, very far. Oh, Ancient of War can steal the last hit, maybe. Oh, nice! Last hit denied. Speed Scroll used. I wonder if that's not a bit of a waste. Oh, Berserker taken by FoCuS. Both players love to add the Berserker in early.
A player's forces are
Circle it for the Demon. No boots just yet. Yeah, we got the level 2. Demon Hunter with some decent stat items here also. Is Twisted Meadows always cross-position nowadays? Yes, it is. It has been the case for a couple of years. Not to toot my own horn too much, but I was the first to heavily advocate this. I remember discussing this heavily with X-Lord back in early ESL Meisterschaft days. And I was like, dude, the map would be so much better if it was cross-spawn. And X-Lord always liked to disagree with me and with everybody. And I was like, dude, just trust me. It will be better. Just trust me. And I was bugging War3 Champions admins, every admin, all the time. Please make it cross-spawn. It's much better. And I think I was proven right.
Player's force is
What happened to Hawk? Why is he not a pro anymore? We sometimes see Hawk playing still. He just doesn't play in many tourneys anymore. In the B Cup, sometimes he's still playing. He still regularly streams, as far as I know. Not even... Yeah, he was streaming The Darkest Dungeon 2 recently. Oh, we got double Berserker for focus. This is amazing for early game creeping. It's also amazing against Dryads. But if we get to Bears against that, they might be a bit worse. Demon Hunter about to hit the level 3. You got some very good items here, especially the big healing is fantastic. For the Beast, again for focus, again bad. Question is, how fast are we gonna go to Bears? Very fast. So the double Berserkers might be backfiring a little bit later. They're not bad against Bears necessarily, but not as good as Walkers would be, not as good as Kodos would be. Turtle Rock close position was annoying. Yeah, it was ridiculous that was in the game so long. Oh, Agitone. Big mana burn, going for the Keeper right away with the Hex, but there's the Dispel. Huge Shadow Priest right here. And then Tangle on the Burzy. That's an easy kill in the back. Shadowhunter still going for the kill. Oh, Blade Master now with the backstab damage has enough. But that might be 2 Berserkers killed. Shadowhunter here taking a lot of heat. Speed Scroll used. Shadow running. Has the heal potion. We again see the heal potion early on tier 2. Waiting for the End Snare to cool down. Going for the Dryad. Scroll the Beast here still active. There's no Dispel this early on tier 2. FoCuS looking for more kills still. End Snare's starting to wear off, but we're seeing more raiders coming in from the main base. It is double Bestiary, and that looks to be the surround and the TP forced. So it was a tier 3 rush, but still a couple of Dryads. One died here. Maybe it was just one Dryad dying, plus the Keeper, of course, plus the Shadow Priest, plus the TP. So FoCuS here finding a bunch of kills, but that is not dissuading Life. Life is looking for the next battle. FoCuS with enough gold for an Invoke Potion here. Didn't prioritize the heal scroll this time. Big item as well. Sort of accuracy. Very bad. Invoke Potion gonna be required here in a moment. There's no heal salve anymore, by the way. There's a heal scroll. There's a heal salve, excuse me. And a heal wave. It is a bloody exchange of units and losses between these two players right now. Invis Potion, TP, FoCuS panicking with these items. Oh, but he gets the kill! The backstab somehow finds that kill. GG. It seemed like Life maybe was taking control here, but that was like a knife fight in a phone booth. Blade Master getting an archer kill here, but seems to be falling behind on experience and items. Wait, is HLA 111 really the HLA from back then? I thought you were a different HLA. No way. Are you the real HLA? I remember when we were at WCA and we were racing in the streets at night. And by racing I mean I was filming and you were running with Rudan. My knees have always been bad, so I'm not much of a runner. HLA had a kid back then already, so I thought, okay, he's going to be with us for like half a year, then he's going to be, you know, fully in the normal real life. He's not going to be much of a gamer with us anymore. Oh my god, it is him. Yo, HLA. How funny that you are tuning in now as I happened to look at the Jera Cup. It was a great time with you and yours back then, dude. It was so much fun. I hope you and the family are doing good. Is it 2 kids that you have, if you don't mind me asking? I seem to remember you have 2 kids. Okay, Yuchiao's out. Are we still gonna play this game? 4 kids! Holy shit, dude. You have been active, buddy. Okay, let's go. You are not the reason why we may have population collapse. Dude, that's so cool. I'm gonna VIP you. Wait. Gotta do it from here. Man, that brings me back. Dude, we've been casting this game for so long. WCA days. And even before that, WC3L days, bro.
The player's forces are under attack.
HLA was one of the best German Undead players ever. He was definitely eclipsed by X-Lord in most ways, but still one of the best Undead players ever. He went through the trenches with us before 2010, when we all thought Undead was garbage. Nobody was winning, always getting wrecked by the orcs. It took until 2016. 2016 when Happy showed up. I think HLA was still kind of playing in 2016, a little bit maybe, when Happy showed up. I hope that was as much of a revelation as it was for me and for many of us when Happy showed how Undead could be played. God damn, that was crazy. And for many years, Happy has been the most successful player in the world. Exot, of course, for a long time when he was playing still actively. He was very close behind in success in the European scene, especially in the DreamHack days. The German scene, the German league, the Meisterschaft, he dominated for a long time. But Exot now has been inactive for at least 2 years, I think. Level 3 here for the Blade has amazing items. Big invul and big healing is crazy good. One grunt about to be falling here as it seems. Ooh, nice deny though. FoCuS, he seems to be seeing the Matrix again. Or maybe am I getting a bit too excited? It was 2 grunts lost regardless. Found no kills, but did hold on to the items here. Are there any newcomers to the scene, or is it just the typical suspects from back then? We have some new players who are very strong and very competitive, and can even be tournament winners. That would be Kaho, Life, Labby, Sok, and maybe Dice if you want to be generous. All of our normal viewers, of course, know this, but HLA... We got HLA in the chat right now, boys. You might not know this. But this is a homepage called Warcraft3.info. It's really cool. Has all the Warcraft news, basically, all the streams and stuff. You go on Warcraft3.info, you go on stats, and then here you see the ELO standings, similar to like chess ELO standings, which is very reflective of the best players in the world. Happy #1, but also we got lots of new players. 40 kind of new, but Kaho, really new. Labby, really new. Yeah, sorry. I'm excited. HLA is in the chat, boys.
Players' forces are under attack.
It is mostly the old faces from back then, but we have some younger, newer challengers as well. Starbuck, of course. Yes, Starbuck. Starbuck's been a bit inactive lately, but he's also a super strong, talented, younger player. Level 3 Shadow Hunter. Blade Master is very well equipped still.
Players' forces
But he's lacking that level 4. Still, however, has the crit level 2. I like to see that. Wait, is the Demon Hunter holding on to the Sobi mask nowadays? I thought the Demon always sold the Sobi, but maybe now with Immolation they are finding more appreciation for it. That was a rhyme. Did you guys catch that? Only for you guys. Blade Master, low HP here. The Kodo joined in a little bit late. FoCuS is taking this fight very aggressively, far away from his side of the map. One might call that a bit over-aggressive. Trying to get the Kodo Devour. Gets it. Entangle though, gonna take out the Kodo. Ooh, FoCuS, you are going way too ham here. Fighting far away from the shop. He took this fight also without clarities, without heal salves. Oh, FoCuS, that was a big overextension. Trying to go for the hero kill now. Invuln over. Heal potion used. Blade Master still entangled. Ooh-wee. And FoCuS here blew a pretty good position in my opinion. I think that was a typical strongman syndrome. He had a big healing and a big invuln, and I thought, man, I cannot lose any fight. If he had just stayed back, closer to the main base, he could have taken these fights a lot better. And I think now Life is in a winning position here. Sentry Ward, very good. Seeing the blade early, cancelling the healing. No Dryads though. There's no Dispel. Hex could actually be pretty good here. Big mana burn. Shadow Hunter pretty low mana immediately. Has to go for the mana potion right away. There's an invuln. And the rejuve on top. Good healing right here for the demon. Disenchant does not work when there's invulnerability. And another rejuve. Demon again healing in the back. Now getting in range. Has to be disenchanted. Good double disenchant, but the Koda's gonna die. The bear is returning. And I think now Life is gonna take that game. A weird way for FoCuS to take this fight. When he took the fight here, he didn't even have a heal scroll, did he? Again, lots of reinforcements coming from the main base. Lots of walkers for magic damage. But it's the demon, or rather it's the blade who has to deal with the demon. HLA saying he played with only mouse and no keyboard until 2007. Oh my god. Dude, I thought it was crazy that War Chief Rich back in the day, for the first few years he didn't use control groups. But playing without a keyboard, that is incredible. That's insane. Critical strike, but not enough to win this fight. Or is it? Heal wave, last second. Expo's been destroyed, by the way. Life doesn't have to stick around here for too much longer. FoCuS throwing away a good position this game. Now he is certainly behind. Not an unwinnable game, but certainly Life now gonna be clearly favored. HLA says that why if you ever wonder why I had to use strange strategies to win back then, that was why. What were you doing with your left hand, by the way? If you didn't use it on your keyboard, I mean, there's lots of things you can do with your left hand. And I wonder what it was. I do remember FoCuS, a trip down memory lane. Yeah, in the German ESL Pro League, or what was it called? ESL Pro Series. There used to be this thing called the FoCuS Award that would be ending 0-14 or 0-15, basically ending a season without a win. FoCuS was a German Night Elf player back then who had 1 or 2 seasons where he didn't win a single series. It always seemed a bit mean, the fact that they named it the FoCuS Award. HLA says the left hand was busy. No further details given. Okay, Blade's got some good items here. I even like the Ring of Protection. That armor can help quite a lot. Cloak of Flames can be pretty nice against the bears over a long fight. Got the level 5 in the end. It's called a mouse and joystick in that case. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
The town is under siege.
What are we gonna sell? Has to sell something for the heal scroll. Oh, it's the ring he sells. Not the Cloak of Flames. Supply lead on life. Level 5 demon. He's keeping the Sobi the whole game. I think I've never seen that before. A demon hunter keeping a Sobi mask the whole game. I mean, it does equal hundreds of mana in the end. So I guess it makes sense to keep when you have immolation. Both heroes with immolation, basically. Chad is asking if HLA is still playing. Ah, no, he said earlier already, not really playing. He is a family man by now. Quite a few children, and today apparently the kids are out of the house and there's a little bit of free time. I also have lots of friends in real life who have children now, and it's really crazy how much more time you have when you don't have kids. Which, I don't want to sound like having kids is terrible and you're gonna lose a lot of time, but you are gonna lose a lot of time. But of course having children also means a lot of fulfillment. Not for everyone, but for many. Okay, anyways. High-level heroes over here. Big bear armies. Big crits as well, but seemingly the damage doesn't seem to be overwhelming. Surprisingly, 0-0 upgrades on these Riot Bears, which surprises me indeed a lot. Dude, I love this Sobi mask on the Demon Hunter. He's always got so much mana to play with. Mana potion, heal wave. Invo's gonna be required here very soon. Demon first with his. The staff should be there. No, wait, he doesn't have a staff. Doesn't have a staff, but doesn't need it. Still, life wins the map. Wins this fight. Good game here by him. Claws of Attack is exactly the start that FoCuS was hoping for. He seemed a bit unlucky sometimes today with those items. Previous series especially. Yeah, I remember the Raptor Dach Leon days.
A player's forces are under attack.
FoCuS here early on an item hunt, as we see so often from him. I'm obsessed with these tomes at the moment. I feel like tomes are bigger impact than we thought. Tome of Strength here, that's okay. Not amazing. The timing is really close. Oh my god, dude. Split second. He was jumping in the air like a pole vaulter already. He stole the item, by the way, of course. Life realized it. He stole the ring. That's a big deal. Keeping it away from the Demon Hunter right there. Wants to kill the archer here with a speed scroll, but the grunt probably dead. Grunt and snare. That's pretty painful. I've seen some games lately where... Oh, big last hit. Big last hit. Blade gets it. That prevents level 3 for the demon. I've seen some games lately where the Shadow Hunter would go for Serpent Wards first when there was only 2 grunts. Okay, but we're gonna go up to 3 grunts over here. FoCuS would love to get another steal here. That would be huge. Right now, not many units out on the map for the Night Elf. In fact, we have no units at all. Waiting to go to Dryads later. Right now, FoCuS has some map control here. Last hit to the Orc. Wait, who got the item? It was FoCuS, right? Mantle, I think. Sorry, I wasn't perfectly looking. FoCuS with a double bestiary this time. He's gonna have mass raiders out very soon. And it's gonna be mass dryads he's facing. If we see a shop early, that means mass dryads. With a bear rush, it would be a later shop. Level 3 demon here, but FoCuS is back immediately for the creepjack. He's got the hex ready, I guess. But there is Dispel. Wants to hex the Shadow Priest. Or he wants to kill him first, and then hex something else. Needs to hex the Demon Hunter now to survive. Big mana burns. And now, easy kills with the Entangle. Oh, this is turning around against FoCuS pretty quickly here. It's going to be the second grunt lost in the early game. That is not great news for the Orc player right here. And the Shadow. Woo! Almost dying as well. Forcing out a heal potion. Getting the Bursey is big, by the way. Especially not giving it to the Orc. Bursey, I guess, not that good against Raiders. But good not to give away against Dryads. Seems like Life has the lead here, getting out of this early game. Now, we're going into the mid-game. I was wondering about that lately. Like, how long is usually the early game, and how long is usually the mid-game? And I feel like, roughly speaking, early game 6 minutes, mid-game 12 minutes, and everything after 12 minutes is late game. Keeper dead, but also some raiders here. We're gonna be suffering. Next ensnare on the prime target, that is the Berserker. Mana running out for the Demon Hunter, so now damage significantly decreasing. And kills on both sides. Without ensnare though, it's very hard to kill anything here. Dryads, of course, hiding very hard. I think Life is coming out on top here, isn't he? Dryads doing pretty well, but now it's the demon in trouble as well. Heal potion there. I really like this tier 2 heal potion. It seems to be clutch many times. I'm sure FoCuS would love to get the second Berserker. I think it's not quite yet ready though.
Players' forces are under attack.
And obviously the big item. Very, very tempting as well. New blade. Does he dare to go for it? Yes, he does. Last hit only, not the item. Healthstone. By far the best item here. That is absolutely phenomenal. And soon we might be seeing the tier 3 here for life. Now that he's been having a stable time on tier 2 with Dryads for this long. He actually didn't go for Dryad upgrades, which is very surprising. Usually when we see this heavy Dryad play on tier 2, we see upgrades along with it. Blade Master with a double claws, looking mighty strong. Shadow Hunter though, very underleveled. Doesn't even have the heal wave yet. Okay, speed scroll, in we go. FoCuS looking for a target. The target seems to be the Keeper. Invuln to break the entangle. Speed scroll forced. TP is gonna be there to get away. There's only a single Dryad that goes down in the end. And life now on the way to tier 3.
Now Lieber less than 3.
Players' forces are under attack.
Mega Mimba with the resub. Thank you very much. I think it's supposed to be Mega M Imba. Thank you. Now you could do a lot of work against these raiders. Keeper, by the way, hurt again. Might be falling.
Remo, my favorite caster. Please inform Neo this sub is to help him get a bathtub.
Thank you, sir. Creamy with the resub. I don't have a bathtub either, by the way. I just have a shower, but I feel like shower is all you need. Life is hoping that the Demon Hunter is all he needs. That was pretty scary. He could have been surrounded here with a mass engineer. I'm very surprised FoCuS is allowing the rest of the Knight of Units here to get away. Keeper's gonna be rezzed quickly, by the way. He keeps dying, so he's only level 1. It's very easy to get him back. We're still brawling in the middle of the map. But we're gonna get bears very soon.
A player's forces are under attack.
Big item here. Level 4 Blade Master as well, I guess. Ooh, Ring of the Archmagi. That is very good. Now we're gonna have bears as part of the equation. FoCuS trying to get ready for it. FoCuS only at 40 supply though. It seems like life is starting to take more control here. Blade Master's had a couple of great steals so far today. This is another steal, but didn't get the item. Item on the ground. Scroll of the Beast! What? Demon gets it in the end somehow. That can be sold for more gold. First Kodo and Walker on the way. Very important additions against these bears. Not quite a perfect creep here. If you wait for the granite to run back, he doesn't slam. Ooh, FoCuS is taking a lot more damage here than necessary. But he gets the big item, Cadgus Pipe. Hallelujah. Crazy items for FoCuS this game.
Players' forces are under attack.
Still no upgrades for the Dryads. I'm kind of shocked. Normally, in recent memory, we've always seen these Night Elves heavily prioritize Dryad Bear upgrades. Cadgus Pipe. Also very good for the Night Elf. More mana, pretty much always good for everybody. What's the item here? Periapt? Okay, that one is less impressive. Nice Wisp Scout. Sees perfectly the timing of the Orc expansion, and it still takes a long time until that one's done. Look at the Demon Hunter items. Healthstone and Big Invuln, both amazing. He doesn't have many stat items, though. No ring +5. Oh, if he gets ring +5 or evasion here, then he's going to be very well equipped finally. Claws +8, also really good. There it is. Okay. FoCuS trying to catch a Night Elf unawares, but forcing the TP out. Ooh, and look at that. Got a little AP coming up here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Level 3 Keeper, very good to get as well before the big fight. Demon Hunter getting very close to level 5 here. That AP is about to be done. This is going to be a great anchor to fight around. Ooh, if FoCuS could find the AP early and take it out, this would be worth so much. But it's nighttime right now. Oh, wait. Oh, is Life going to reveal the AP before the army's there? Oh, that's a mistake, isn't it? Oh, I think that's a mistake. He might be lucky, and FoCuS can't take it out immediately. In we go immediately. Here we go for the Keeper. Invo Potion on the Keeper going to be necessary here quite soon. And there it is. Healthstone on the Blade Master, of course. A lot of damage on the Blade. He also needs that Invo Potion. Heal Wave on top. We got more mana streaming in from both sides from that aura. The Catgas Pipe, of course, so tremendous. Here come the Kodos. Double Devour. Not many bears left over. Going for the Keeper one more time. In the back, Disenchant against the Entangle. Keeper in trouble again, and Keeper is dead again. Double level up 4 and 5. Using that heal wave right away before the burn. AP doing lots of damage here, but not quite taking out this expansion just yet. Shadowhunter over at the shop. Would love to get a heal scroll here. Is it even going to be necessary? Problem for the demon is, yes, he's level 5, but he's so low mana. Can't really use any more immolation at the moment. Didn't have a good chance to use the health stone so far. And there's the heal scroll for big effect, huge effect for the Orc army. Players taken out one by one. They finally got an armor upgrade! And that's the demon falling. Could have used the health stone here, I guess. Wouldn't really have changed the outcome here. FoCuS wins map number 4. Lots of attack to start things off for the Demon Hunter. Wants to get 2 items here right away. With a little Wisp pull, trying to make this camp easier. I think he was trying to prevent the slow. That didn't quite work. It's taking a little bit longer, I think, than he was hoping. But there we go. Gets the item now. Ring and Claws. That is very good. For the Blade, we got the Circlet and the Gauntlets. Gauntlets again, not so good. Slippers, great for the Blade. Mantle, great for the Shadow. And also the Ring of Superiority, pretty decent. So you got a fine chance here to find some good items. Ooh, and the Demon Hunter is looking very, very formidable here. 3 great items early on. That's what you love to see. He is going to be your centerpiece. By far the most important part of the army. Strengthening the demon like this is absolutely tremendous. Clippers also here purchased by the Blade. Big Invo Potion found. That's a nice, nice item as well. Demon across the map, taking camp here away from the Orc. It's just a small camp, but every little thing counts. But now, the main base in a bit of trouble. We got the Blade and the Grunt heading towards the Wisps. Life gonna have to do some quick juggling over here. Oh, going for the Hunter Soul. Oh, wait. Is that enough damage? Oh, it is! He cancels it early. Oh, these Dryads are gonna be very late, huh? One more Wisp going down as well. Oh, okay. Shouldn't be actually too much of a delay. We got the Hunter Soul coming up here, being remade. Not gonna be done much after the tech.
A player's forces are under attack.
Got the Beast Fury.
A player's forces are under attack.
Double Beast Fury once again. Amazing Demon Hunter items. Hitting now very strong, level 3 as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's holding the 3rd skill point so far. If he finds the Shadow right now, he's probably going to go level 2 mana burn. Sees the double Beast Fury, so he knows Mass Raiders about to show up. Mana burn? Yep. And now the Keeper is here as well. Pendant of Energy, pretty bad item with that. That should be some easy kills against the Grunts here. Ooh, Windwalk, by the way, ready now. Only one Grunt going down here in the end. Hex, another kill against the Archer. And it's a tier 3 rush. Big item here up for grabs from the Murgol Marauder. Quite a bit of control on the Orc side with the Ensnares and the Hex. Hex on the Demon. Ensnare on the Dryad. Not much damage against these Dryads at the moment, though. Oh, that's a big crit. Level 2 critical strike early on. Another Ensnare that might force the Invo Potion. Oh, TP, actually. That might mean the camp and the big item go to FoCuS. Life could come back for the next round, though. So looking pretty healthy. Wants to go to the shop first, maybe for an Invo Potion.
A player's forces are under attack.
One of the Wind is terrible. Against Dryads with Dispel, doesn't do nothing. But what he doesn't know is that there's actually no Dryad Dispel right now. It looks like Life forgot about Abolish. That could be quite problematic later. But Life's got Bears on the way. And Orc normally needs an expansion at some point. Okay, Okay, sold the one of mana. The one of the wind. Might sell the pendant as
Player's
well.
forces are under
No,
attack.
never. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Gloves of haste here, not too bad. Blade Master looking quite well equipped. No insane items, but a lot of good small items.
A player's forces are under attack.
Similar to the demon, although his item quality is a bit higher, especially with the big heal potion.
Town is under siege.
Big red camp here, scouted by a wisp, but the Night Elf army too far away to do anything about it. Big item drops possible right here. Hood of Cunning is okay, but the int is not really something the Blade Master can use too well. I guess the agi though is still nice. Hood of Accuracy, similarly very bad for life, or not similar, but just on its face bad. I would be surprised if he doesn't sell it. Okay, level 4 Blade Master. Looks like there's going to be an all-in. 57 supply push against the Orc expansion, and it's a supply lead for life right now. Maybe FoCuS should just cancel the expo here, I wonder. Going for the Keeper immediately. Invo Potion popped right away. And Snare's thrown. He's going to force the counter invuln, I'm sure. Disenchant as well. Oh, there is Rejuvenation. Healing up the Keeper again. Speed Scroll running in. Gets over Devour. But there's fresh bears here ready with fresh Rejuve and big mana burns. Shadowhunter running very low on mana already. Going for the Keeper again. There is a Disenchant. Getting rid of the Rejuvenation one more time. The Keeper surviving a long time. A little bit too long, I think, for FoCuS's liking. Speed Scroll was used as well, and it seemed like life lost nothing really except for the Keeper. FoCuS has the expansion now up, but he needs time as well to heal. And now the shop being so far forward is a problem. This shop can be taken out super easy. I think that's what life should be doing right here. Some heal self still in FoCuS's inventory. The bear's now going very deep though, far into the Orc main base. Their fresh coders are coming out. They're going to be here in just 10 seconds. 2 of them. Mana running low now, basically on everybody. Going for the Keeper again. Seeing an easy kill there in the back. What about the Blade Master? He might be dead as well. They're going to the shop. And there he can heal. FoCuS might be able to turn this fight around right now. I thought it was starting well for life. He's getting the Kodo here for free though. That's also very good. Shadowhunter now has to go for mana potions. Surely needs more healing. Fight is not over yet, in fact. Everything's still very hurt on the Orc. Speed Scroll might be necessary. Healing is necessary. FoCuS right now playing a stressful game. He's going into the fight mano a mano, but that's a big heal potion versus a small one. Speed Scroll as well. There's a crit. Not too many misses at the moment. Of course, there's no evasion, so obviously there's no misses. Demon Hunter back to the shop, can go for a heal scroll. Look how hurt everything is for FoCuS. He's going for another heal potion. That's level 5 for the Demon Hunter. He's got the Invo Potion as well. Wants to find a kill, but what about this Hex? Oh, the Dispel is there just in time. I was wondering, did he research the Abolish finally? He did. Level 4 Shadow. Oh, trying to save the blade. Next heal wave ready in just a second. But so many losses. Jesus Christ, down to 32 supply is the Orc. Expansion is not mining because one bear took care of the peons. Super close fight that it seems like life is coming out on top of. One more rejuve in a couple of seconds. It's gonna be glorious for this Demon Hunter. No ensnares left to look for the easy kills. Backstab, gets a kill right there. Shadowhunter again in trouble. So many items have been bought here. Shadowhunter, though, dispel against the speed scroll. Shadow seems to be dying. A few more Dryad shots, and there he goes! Denied in the end, but still a win for life. Takes map number 5, gets the honorable exit on the last one.